I am on my 4th glass of water in the past couple hours, and I'm not allowed to pee. The reason why I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom is because I'm about to go get an ultrasound. It is a pelvic ultrasound and you need to have a full bladder. If you guys have not been following along with my videos, I'm getting tested for PCOS. My hormones have just been super out of whack. I've done a bunch of blood testing. I actually just posted my blood test results video, so if you guys haven't watched that, go check it out. Next step is to get an ultrasound to see if there are cysts on my ovaries. So that is what I'm about to do. I have just parked. Pretty sure this isn't a really dodgy mall, so hopefully this is like an okay spot, but I really need to pee, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. That took like 15-20 minutes. It was super quick. She first started with like the stomach, except this was a pelvic exam, so it's lower, but then she had to do an internal ultrasound as well, which I don't think is necessary for everyone. It was totally fine. You also don't get your results, so if you're nervous about getting the results, you're not going to get them. She said my doctor will schedule an appointment within 3 business days, so until then, I don't have any more answers. I'll check in when I have something to update you on. Hello guys, I went for my ultrasound last Wednesday. It is now Tuesday. My doctor called yesterday and said the results are in, but the doctor I see wasn't working, so she's working at 1 o'clock today. I'm gonna go in and go over my results. I'm very interested to see what comes back, but I honestly don't really know what I'm gonna do with the information either way. Hang on one second, I need to put lip on because my lips are so dry. Oh, so much better. It's just like the worst feeling when your lips are so dry and you don't have anything to put on them. I think it is about noon, so I'm gonna head over there in an hour. It is a walk-in, so I'll probably have to wait for a while. It's been almost 3 hours. So I actually filmed a bit in the car after my appointment, but I feel like I just didn't really go over everything that I want to talk about. So it is the next day. What came back from my ultrasound results is that I do in fact have cysts on my ovaries. There's 25 on one side and 30 on the other, and because of them, my ovaries are actually enlarged. So it is confirmed that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I've assumed this for so long, so it's not really any new information. Like I said, the doctor just told me to go on the birth control pill, and that's kind of my only option. I did a video on this and I talked about it, but I just personally have not had a good experience with birth control pills that I've used in the past. The one I was prescribed this time was, it's not a less, it's like the generic version. I have a 3-month supply. I might try it out just to see how it goes. Oh, and another thing, so my scalp is still really bad and that shampoo wasn't really helping. She first prescribed Clovex, freaking $200, and then she just prescribed me this. This is 150 bucks. The reason why it's so expensive is because I don't have medical coverage, so I have to pay for it. If you have a medical plan, these are probably way, way cheaper. This is Dovobet gel. You just apply it onto your scalp once a day and you don't wash it out. So I'm gonna try that. And like I said, obviously I'm using these. I'm not fully against medicine, but I do feel like they just mask the symptom. They're not getting to the root of the problem. If you stop using them, symptoms are gonna come back. I also don't think they're the best for you. And if there was a natural route that could get to the bottom of it, I would obviously prefer to do that. Also, if you guys can tell, the skin around my lips is so dry now, and I don't know if that's connected to like my eyes and my scalp and everything, or if it's just because winter is coming, but like, look at all this. This bump is still here, so I am probably gonna go to a dentist and get that removed. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to get in. Anyways, I'm actually doing a big clean of the house right now and filming a separate vlog, so I'm gonna get back to work and I'll check in with you guys later. I am back. I have a few updates. It is December 7th. I just wanted to quickly update you guys on everything. I have some positive updates. This lighting is really bad. Please don't mind the snowboard in the background, but we are going to put you guys over here instead. I don't really know where to start. I feel like I have a bunch to update you guys on, but I'll just start from the top. My scalp has probably been the most frustrating thing because it just does not seem to get better no matter what I do. I've been using the 2 products that my doctor prescribed, and it's definitely a lot better than when it flared up in Bali, because that was really bad. And like I said, I had a staph infection on my head, which is so gross. The infection, I'm pretty sure, is all gone. My lymph node was also extremely swollen. It's still like a tiny bit swollen, but like 80% better than what it was. And yeah, my scalp is a lot better, but it's kind of just back to what it was before the flare-up, which is still super itchy and flaky, and the expensive medicated products do not seem to be helping. I am going to continue using them for the next week or so just because I do have them, and you are supposed to use them for up to 4 weeks, and then after that you can't use them. So if in a week or two they're not doing anything, I have to stop using them, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if my scalp is related to my hormones, but I do think that everything is kind of related. So if I work on other things, maybe my scalp will get better, is what I'm trying to say. I'm also just noticing that like this leaf is dying. This is so off topic, but this is the original dangly plant that I had in my last apartment, and it died, but I took a clipping and propagated it, and I've actually grown 2 new leaves. This guy's new. There's like a new shoot happening down here, but the original leaf is dying. So maybe I need to cut that, but I'm just like hoping I can regrow a new plant out of this guy. Anyways, that is so off topic. My eyes are so much better. I would say they're like 98% better. They seem totally fine. Just like every once in a while it's like a little bit itchy, but maybe that's just me being used to itching my eyes now. But the skin around it is better. I'm able to wear mascara and stuff again, which is really nice. With that, I still don't 100% know what happened. Like they just got extremely itchy in Bali, and then I think because of them being itched all the time, the skin got messed up, and then the skin was irritating my eyes after, which is why it continues to be irritating. But I do think it just took time for my eyes to heal. I honestly think that the eye drops just helped with the symptoms like while my eyes were getting better. But very happy about that. My skin has been doing so good. Like I have not gotten a breakout. Like I have like little breakouts, but nothing crazy. And it's been like this for the past few weeks. Like I really need to knock on wood about that, but I've been very happy. I was actually on a plane last night, and the flight attendant told me that I had really great skin, and that every time he came by, he noticed it, which is like the best compliment if you have been struggling with your skin, for someone to point that out. So that's just like very nice. My mucocele is still here. I have been using alum and Listerine to try to get rid of it. I did think that it was working a couple times because it kind of goes away, but then it always comes back. I think that maybe I bit my mouth too hard, like it's too deep, that I can't fix it with that. So I have booked in an appointment to have it removed. I think my appointment is in 10 days from now. I'm kind of hoping that it will go away within the 10 days. I mean, it's been like 2 months and it's still here, but I'm gonna continue using the alum and Listerine over the next 10 days to see if there's any improvement. But somebody that I know personally DM'd me on Instagram and said they had a mucocele and they got it removed. They said it was extremely painful, and now they are missing like there's loss of volume in their lip where they got it removed. And I will be so upset if I have this procedure and then I have like a chunk missing in my lip, because it's like right on the edge here. So that would suck. I'm just ready for this bump to be gone. It's like not so bad today, but it definitely like, it kind of goes away and then it like balloons up again, and it's just frustrating. But yeah, that is the update with that. My final but most exciting update, when I got home last night, I got my period, which is actually pretty crazy because the last time I had my period was about a month and a half ago. So based on that, that makes me think that the diet changes and the supplements that I'm taking are really helping, and maybe that's also why my skin has been really clear. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to continue taking the supplements and eating the way that I am, and if in a month or two I get my period again after this, like that'll be so sweet. If that is the case, I think that my other symptoms will also start to improve, because it just means that my hormones are balancing out. Your hormones literally affect everything, like your mood, your energy, your skin, your hair, everything. So if I can just get my hormones balanced, I feel like everything will improve. I know this probably isn't super exciting to everyone, but if you are someone that is struggling with hormones, hopefully this can be somewhat helpful. I know everyone is so different, and I would highly suggest going to your doctor, getting tests done to see what you're lacking in, see what your levels are of everything. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or a health professional whatsoever, and I'm not saying that you should be doing exactly what I'm doing, but I do hope that this can kind of help give you guys some information on what to do if you are struggling with messed up hormones. So yeah, I don't know if I've gone over the supplements that I'm taking in this video. I did film a what I eat in a day, and I included my full list of supplements, but I thought I may as well include it in this video as well in case you haven't seen that. And then also, did I talk about my diet changes? Like, I don't know if I have. It's honestly not very restrictive. It's more just finding good substitutions for things. So I am trying to avoid all processed and added sugars. Kind of a general rule that I'm following right now is if there's more than 5 grams of sugar in something, I won't have it unless it's sugar from fruit, like that doesn't count. And then I'm also trying to avoid high glycemic carbs. I am not cutting out carbs. I need to make that clear. There's carbs in fruit. There's carbs in vegetables. Carbs give you energy. I think it is important to still get carbs in, but I'm just being more specific on the carbs. So yeah, I still have things like sweet potatoes, brown rice, stuff like that. I am trying to eat gluten-free as much as possible. Just trying to make as many changes and substitutions that I can without being restrictive. And yeah, just trying to get in more fruits and vegetables. So far, seems to be working. Very happy about it, but I'm actually going to be taking my supplements now, so I'll show you guys my daily routine with that. I literally filmed this entire supplement portion, and then when I went to edit it, there was like something on my face and it was just really bothering me, so I'm going to refilm it right now. I actually think I didn't mention a couple of these in my what I eat in a day, but again, if you've seen that, this is like kind of repetitive. But this is a woman's multivitamin. It is the OptiWoman High Potency Multivitamin, and there's a lot of good ingredients in here. I am a little bit low in iron, so it's got that, folic acid, biotin, pantothenic acid. Those are all really good for your skin. Kind of like all your standard vitamins. And then it also has chasteberry or Vitex in it. I also take a Vitex supplement, but I'll go over that in a second. I would highly recommend taking a vitamin like this. Personally, I really like this specific one, and I will link it down below. I get most of my vitamins off of iHerb. If you are taking a birth control pill, I would highly recommend a woman-focused multivitamin, because the pill can actually deplete your body of certain vitamins and nutrients, so this can just help replenish what the birth control pill is taking out of your body. This is another one of my favorite supplements. I don't think I mentioned this one in the what I eat in a day, but I have talked about it quite a bit on my channel. I have been using this for several years, like quite a few years actually. There's also one called EstroSense, which I'll link down below because they sell that on iHerb. I don't know where you can order this online. I'm sure there is somewhere, but I always buy this in store. They sell it at Nature's Fair, Choices Market, probably Whole Foods, just like health food stores. But this helps to balance hormones, controls breast pain and effortless periods. The ingredients in here are very different. Like, there's no overlap with the multivitamin or any of the other supplements I take. There's stuff like green tea extract, turmeric, rosemary leaf, broccoli sprout extract, and then a bunch of other things. But hang on, there's an air bubble in my throat. If you suffer from a lot of PMS or you just have really heavy periods, stuff like that, this can really help. So yeah, take 2 of these a day. I have been on and off with these, but I do think it's really great, and if you take it consistently, you will probably notice a difference. And then yeah, I take 1 Vitex pill. It says you can take 2. They are 80 milligrams each. This contains 50, so I just take another one of these. These help regulate your menstrual cycle. It also helps with a bunch of different stuff. A lot of people swear by this. It's been extremely helpful. I have read a couple of reviews from people saying that this was not good for their skin. Again, it's just going to be personal, but I do think that a lot of people have positive experiences with this over negative, but again, it just depends on the person. But yeah, I've been taking this for a few weeks and I got my period, so I think that this definitely has something to do with that. This was recommended to me by my naturopath. This is another one that my naturopath recommended to me, and I actually bought this from their office. It is the NFH brand, which she really recommended. I will link this supplement down below that is from Thorne. This is another good vitamin brand. But yeah, this is Canadian and they only sell it in a couple places. You might be able to find it online, but just like rhodiola in general, it says helps improve mental fatigue and stamina. If you do research online, it says like a bunch of other stuff too, but I've been taking 2 of those a day. I've been on and off with this. This is the Adrenal Cortex. The last naturopath that I went to recommended this for my low cortisol, because apparently my adrenals don't work very well. I don't know. I've like talked to different doctors and people about it, and adrenals are complicated and I don't even fully understand, but you can have really high cortisol, you can have low. I feel like it's more common to have high. This is just what that naturopath recommended to me, so I have been taking it. Again, it's just adrenal cortex, so it's supposed to help with my adrenal glands. And then the last one is ovositol. It is inositol. This is just like the brand. This one specifically has really good reviews, but it promotes insulin sensitivity, which is, if you have PCOS, it's very common that you would have an insulin sensitivity. It also promotes healthy ovarian function and egg quality. A lot of women who are trying to get pregnant will take this. Supports normal hormone levels, and I don't take this one as much just because it's in a powder form. I don't take it along with my supplements. If I make a smoothie, I'll throw it in there. I don't think it tastes like anything, but there's just something about putting flavorless white powder in water like weirds me out. So that is the only reason I don't take it on the daily. This has a lot of really good reviews just from like people who suffer from infertility, PCOS, hormone problems, all of that. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah, those are all the supplements that I'm currently taking. Like I said, they appear to be working for me, and I mean, I don't think you necessarily need to take every single one. This lineup has just proven to be the most effective. Gets 2 thumbs up from me. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I feel like I kind of packed in quite a bit into this video. I'll probably do an update in like a month or two, just to let you guys know how things are going, because I'm going to continue on these. I'm still considering trying out the less birth control pill, but I would still take the supplements along with that. I don't want to start on it yet just because I want to see if these are effective enough to regulate my period. But yeah, I would like to give the birth control a shot just because I know each brand is so different and it's very personal for each person, like how your body's gonna react depending on like the levels of each hormone in the pill and like what is naturally in your body and like all of that. Like it's definitely not one pill is like good for everyone. You really have to shop around until you find one that works for you. So like since I have it already, I may as well just try it, because if I don't have side effects, it would be nice to have that as an option. But if I try it out and there's side effects, like 100% I will not be continuing on it. So that is just like my full update on everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to some of you guys out there. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you guys want to know when a new video gets posted, although that doesn't even necessarily tell you, so you have to turn post notifications on if you want to know when it's up. I'm currently editing like 3 or 4 vlogs, so I don't know when this one's going to be going up. It's probably not Monday. What I'm trying to say is that there's a bunch of content coming up, so even if it's not Monday, there could be a video going up. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.